evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to Chicago and the famed Evgen Ballroom for tonight's main event. 10 rounds of lightweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Opening round scheduled for 10. And now committing to that midsection as the target with the combination punching. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Off to the side. A little swing and a miss going upstairs. Solid right hands headline that exchange. The Undertaker's nailed by a hook. The man's work in training camp is now paying off. Do you see the accuracy and the effectiveness with that combination? Well placed, straight right hand. Guard up! Man's cut is on the cheek, and you can see that it's bothering him a bit right now. That's something we'll keep our eye on. Little volume punching to the body there. Flush right hand to the head. He just missed that shot up top. And still accurate with that jab. The man's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Hits him in the mug with the right. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Oh, good exchange there. Not an accurate hook at all. So they close out that round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, I know you watch very closely how these trainers go about their business. You were under the tutelage of one of the true legends of the game, the great Customato.
Yeah, I mean, I was fortunate. Quite honestly, those opportunities, situations probably don't exist anymore because we've lost a lot of those, you know, really great trainers and managers that boxing was their whole life. I spent 7 years with Customato, and they learned the nuts and bolts from a physical, technical point of view of what's important to give to a fighter, but the psychological part, to understand the pressures that a fighter is under, the fears that a fighter deals with. And if you don't understand that, all the other things don't mean anything, because you have to understand how a fighter is feeling to understand why he's behaving or not behaving a certain way.
The man's being very patient here, but it's with a plan in mind.
Yeah, it is with a plan in mind, and that's why he's such a successful fighter. He's trying to lure his opponent into a mistake.
90 seconds to go here in this round. The man's showing you what it takes to be the best in this business. Good, crisp combos. Digs in with a good, solid uppercut after taking one. Comes right back at him with a left hand. A little head hunting with the right. The Undertaker's punch is far off the target. Keep that head moving. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Good, solid right hand lands. The Undertaker Undertaker's rocked, and his defense is porous right now. He could go down at any moment.
But the problem is he's got the habit of blocking punches, and when a guy's putting them together, you can't block them all. Some are getting through.
Okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving.
Considering the fact that in the last round he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the mettle of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
Good combination to the body. Missed the body shot. A good block. Takes one to give one. Uppercut in return. The man's putting forth a great combination there. Great movement to get away from those punches.
Get your hands up.
Coming to the halfway point of this third round. He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by the man.
Hey, 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 let's go.
Look at him put his punches together. The man's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. You know, that jab is so basic, so simple, but as you can see, so very effective for him early on in this fight.
Yeah, well, he's telling his opponent, you're not coming onto my property. You know, I have a dog here, and this dog bites.
The Undertaker's legs look shaky. He was hurt. And another right hand comes in. He got rocked. There it is! Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now.
One, two, three.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
The man's power has been the biggest difference in this fight so far, Teddy. As we start round number 4 and we take a look at your scorecard, he's up 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, because of that knockdown, that was the difference. But it's still close enough for his opponent, just using his jab, fundamentals, the things that he has to do to still get back in it.
Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. The man's combination punching is working well here. Good combination punching out of him here.
Yeah, exactly. It's kind of like a musical, except right now, I don't think his opponent likes to tone him.
A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Targeting that 1-2. Goes up top with a right hand. Halfway through round number 4.
Keep your hands up.
Good solid shots with the combo downstairs.
Swing back. That's it.
And oh, what a good strong uppercut by the man. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. The Undertaker's right hand working well that time. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Up off the deck and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
6, 7.
Just what he needed, the bell to end that round. He was taking a lot of punishment there.
Well, if he hit a bad driver, you know, he was a golfer, you say he has to have a short memory. Forget about it. There's another hole coming up. Well, you have to have a short memory right here as a fighter. The only thing is you better get some advice to go out there because you don't want to hit that fairway the same way.
Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go. Oh, no. Actually, I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor orders.
That's a better prescription for him. The Undertaker's hit by a counterpunch there. And now you see him scoring well with the right. The Undertaker's in a tough spot here. He could go down with that bad defense. And banging away he goes. And once again he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. The Undertaker's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination.
Move!
He's committed to that jab, and he doesn't just throw one out there, but brings the second one immediately behind it. The Undertaker's defense, is it ever good? Look at how easy he's able to block those punches. So we've come to the halfway point of what has been a very highly competitive bout. And Teddy, if it stays that way throughout this night, then this is going to be an all-time classic. The Undertaker's trying to steady himself in this round after being knocked down in the previous round. Teddy, how much can really happen in those 60 seconds? How much of a benefit is it to a damaged fighter?
Well, a lot has to happen. First of all, physically, you have to revigorate the guy. You know, maybe massage the legs a little bit. Most importantly, get some ice on the back of his neck. You know, get that blood flow going a little bit. Make sure that you revive him a little bit. Get him back to feeling like he's ready to go out there.
Unable to score with the uppercut that time. There's the combo downstairs. Halfway through round 6. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot. He got hit, but he sends it right back.
You're not focusing.
The man's landed a good, solid combination. Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. Not able to land the headshot. The Undertaker's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Now committing to that jab, straight hand, and it works out.
Pace yourself.
The Undertaker's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away.
You're letting this guy get away.
Come on.
This is it. You gotta make it a fight now. You can't just move around. You gotta...
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
The Undertaker's missing punches here. Now, the good news is he's throwing punches, but Teddy needs to be more accurate.
Okay, I give you the bad news.
Please.
He's throwing them to the wrong place. He's throwing them upstairs. He should throw them downstairs. This guy's moving his head. You go downstairs, you take away that head movement. Then you find them upstairs.
As basic as can be, but it works. A jab followed by the straight. The Undertaker's missing the mark by a mile. That just was a big shot. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
That's it. The fight is over. The man's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
That does it from ringside for Teddy Atlas.